the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is May 28, 2024. It is 1:22 a.m. I should not be recording, but I'm up. I'm not doing anything. I went on Twitter to see what was going on. I grabbed some stuff, put on the list to share with you. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make two different sets of videos because these are more Harry and Meghan topics. That's a little bit more in a light-hearted type of tweets. These are a little bit more, some are derangers, but this is completely off topic. This one I just put it on the list, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna record everything and put it on one video or separate them. But I should not even be recording. I was working on some stuff while I was on vacation. I could still continue working on them. And there are things that I put on my community board while I was on vacation, while we were driving back home. I put some stuff on my community board. I don't want to talk about them. Since you already know about them, I don't want to discuss them. They are very good discussion, but I don't want to talk about them. So this was the last video that I edited when before I went on vacation, but I didn't get a chance to put it. I didn't do a thumbnails for it. So that I could have been doing right now. Create thumbnails. So this one's gonna be scheduled for June 2nd. I'll come back to it. So let's look at the analytics. This is the one I just uploaded, June 2nd. Okay, analytics, $61.87, 3,911 subscribers, new subscribers, welcome, 257 views in the last 48 hours. Let's go to the other channel just in case I decided to put that video on the other one. Okay, for our Pure Team Sussex, 4,246 subscribers, new subscribers, welcome. And estimate revenue, $218.86. Analytics, okay. Wow, I'm surprised, 2,959 views in the last 48 hours. So pretty much everything you were seeing are just videos that I've scheduled. Alright, so that's that. Let's go on Twitter. This is the first tweet, right? Let's see, 78. Yeah, okay. I'm thankful for Sussex Squad. No way they could have disappeared Princess Meghan without any pushback. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened if they had tried that when she was there. I think that's making reference to, you know, the missing princess. If you know, you know. So pretty much you could see how many people they have in places that will lie for them. Okay, so Harry knows the deal. Let's just say William helped him get her out of there. And the thing they didn't expect is that Harry was gonna leave as well. So, you know, it is what it is. So this comment I cannot see. There's the laugh here in response. Okay, after December 28th, and if Harry only visit his beloved wife only once for a couple of minutes in the hospital to war. That's for sure. Look at what he's doing now because they won't leave his wife alone. Okay. Okay, this is an ad. I don't want to. We will have been camping in front of every palace. That's for sure. We will have been camping in front of every palace they own. Plus, we have the best detective around. That's for sure. All right. So they're making reference if whatever happened to the missing princess had happened to our sis Meghan, this is what some of the squad would have been doing, and Harry would have been very furious. All right. So let's go to the next tweet. Okay, this one is kind of funny in a way. Be careful what you put out. There's that here. New meme unlock. And then look at this one, what they say here. I'm not your therapist, Dad. Oh my God. Wow. There were a lot of things being discussed while I was on vacation regarding them. Okay, while you're so bad, there's the laugh here. Exactly, people are laughing, and there's that. Oh shit, what the wow. I never seen this before. All right, oh, so that was that. Let's go to the next one. Maybe I'll squeeze the other one in. I'll put it on PYTE because I have some other tweets that's about Harry and Meghan. So there's that here. Your brother does everything better. So this is Joe Diva responding to this. Work shy Willie, get a bank holiday. There's that here. I responded to it. Yep, there's me here. And for a reason and purpose, not just for doing it because someone else did it. Harry always have a reason for everything that he does. Alright, so there's 3 comments below that. That's an ad. She fixed herself. There's that. People are laughing. I'm better than William, so it's fine. Alright, so that's that. You know what? Now I went over these. I thought there would be more to it. I'm gonna move this to the last one. This video is gonna be on PYTE, okay? Because there's more of these here. Positive, light-hearted type of tweet that will be on PYTE. So everything else will be on PYTE. Next tweet. Okay, so that's a GIF here. You see positive tweets and videos, you don't engage. Once you smell negativity, you carry a mat and go to sleep there. It's not everyone that tweets support for Harry and Meghan that actually support them. Some are moles there to drive conversation. Stop arguing with idiots. Stop. I don't even follow many of them. It's just sometimes the squad come, they put tweets or screenshot of the derangers stuff, and then I share it with you, and that's about it. I don't need to follow these people. Okay, now this is so true, especially the INVICTUS tweet, Little Scotties and other charities they support. Say it louder for the people in the back. So that's that. So I thought this tweet was very meaningful. How come I'm only seeing one? There's 6 comments under it. Okay. Did I? Okay, never mind. So let's go to the next one. What is that? Chris Evan be tweeting some stuff. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Next tweet. So there's that here. Okay, if defending, protecting, loving, and caring for your partner is considered living in their shadow, good heavens, we're screwed. Prince Harry had the audacity to love, support, protect, respect, and honor his wife, and that angered them. Like, be for real, please. I'm telling you, when I say evil originated in the UK, it's like every single day I am being proven yes, it is. Because I just don't understand. I don't understand the logic. I really don't. It seems like the place is running by pedophile. They only need women to just produce for them so they could continue their psychotic behavior. Alright, so let's listen to this. It's 1 minute and 5 seconds. There will be a screenshot, okay?
For me and my wife, my darling wife, an amazing wife, the love of my life. Thank you, my love.
Okay, from this point on, there's some music, so you may not hear anything. I never heard that song before, but it's very nice. There's that here. All Harry was looking for was someone to love and just live a regular life. But the institution, I don't know. I remember when I first started looking into that thing and sharing with you my thought about them, you know, the podcast and stuff. And I'm like, how could they live like that? It's every day they have to defend. Why? That's not living. It's not normal. So she retweeted this from the Mirror. How Prince Harry really feels about living in Meghan Markle's shadow. What the hell? How do you know how Harry feels? And now these people are talking about how he feels? What the hell? Exposed by telling Sign Mirror. Oh God, let me go into this. People are laughing. B6. What is it? That's Marjorie Green Taylor's clap back with was it something bitch butch baddie, something like that. The jokes keep finding themselves. How is missing princess, by the way? How does William Kate feel living in Harry and Meghan's shadow? Very telling sign. One has disappeared for over 5 months and the other barely makes an appearance anywhere. Their egos must have taken a huge knock. Okay, that's an ad. Okay, you know nothing about Harry's feel. Exactly. Harry feels he took you to court for phone hacking, and one, he doesn't talk to anyone at your paper, nor do his friends. This is a vendetta against this couple by angry journalists who don't want the public to know their criminal behavior. Did he tell you or did you tap his phone? That's a very good point. Love this comment. That's exactly that. Exactly. Reading comments like, yep. That's a very good comment. Did he tell you or did you tap his phone? Very good one. I'm gonna retweet it as well. Why don't y'all call him up and ask him? So annoying. Okay, where is Kate? More fabricated BS from a trashy publication. He is, wow, I'm surprised I'm reading that amount under their thing. It's directly from them. Because normally the derangers are already there. Okay, at this point, it's just laughable. What a loser. Other drive, your hate campaign is not working. That's what I'm saying here. Because I'm surprised I'm reading all of these comments. Okay, many of them may not even be Sussex squad. Let me see here. Who's that? Okay, followed by, I don't even know who this person. Usually, how I know, even if I don't follow the person, I'll see at least some of the people who follow that person will appear and it will say that I follow them as well. Okay, he told you that. Okay, OMG, leave Harry and Meghan alone. These are not typical squad. See, not really. Okay, not everyone is a narcissist. I don't know. Okay, so let's see here. Let's pick one of these. Okay, like for instance here, followed by HRP, Princess Kitty, Born, and 10 others you follow. This is what I mean. Okay, 10 people that I follow, which means this is a squaddy as well. But majority of the other comments are not squaddies. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Next tweet. Okay, let's not forget how Harry slayed on the tour too. Prince of Fashion. The way she was fashion. Alright, yeah. Yeah, Harry is being fed really well. He's gaining some muscles and stuff. This one was very nice. I like that one. There's that. Yep, fit him very well. There's always a worry, and when something is going on, you always see it in Harry's face. Something must have happened around me. Okay, many of you may not see it. Okay, I'm not expecting you to agree with me. And this image here, there's a slight worry here with Harry. Meghan knows how to play it off, you know, brush it off and put a front. But this one, Harry, never. You will always see there's something going on in the back of his mind. Okay, you could see right here, he's literally focused and enjoying. I guess because he was out there, outside. Okay, open space. There's slightly a little worry there. Damn, look how long his shoes is. I'm just saying, okay? Look how long Harry's shoes is. But anyway, that's not the reason I came back to this. Yeah, there's a slight worry here. A little bit in Meghan's too. But she put that smile. Okay. There's that. Here, they totally focus. Totally focus. This dress, I love it on Meghan, especially when she was jumping with the kids. It's so beautiful. The green suit is my fave. Alright, so that's that. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the next one. This video is gonna be very short. I thought I was gonna create two, but I guess it's a way to get me back into recording again, because I didn't record for a couple days. I went on vacation. Don't go where you have to win someone over. Go where you adore. Alright, so that's that. All the images during the Nigerian visit. That is nice. Look at Harry in the back here. The Kings. He's visiting the sick, injured service members. There they are here. That's the last day. There's that here. Harry and Meghan were dancing on stage here. Well, let me take Harry out of there because he wasn't dancing. Meghan was dancing. Alright, so there's that. The women's, what was it? Summit, where they had the talk. Meeting. There they are here. The following day, after she was gifted that... I don't know the proper term for it, but I'm just gonna call it skirt for now. Alright, so I'm telling you, Meghan learned very quickly, and she even mentioned it in the summit where she realized that the Nigerian wears bright colors. So this, they gifted to her the night before or the day before. The following day she wore it, and that must made the people who gifted her that very happy to see she actually put it to use. Okay, so there's that here. That's nice. And that's when Harry had participated in that game, sitting volleyball. Alright. Go on, well, that channel, Our Part of Pure Service. I have short videos about these things. At some point I will redo them because YouTube gave me some issues. So while YouTube is punishing me, punishing the channel, I'm just leaving it there until I'm ready to resubmit. Okay, beautiful collection of pics, Joe. All I see is light, happiness, and love. I can take credit for the collage. I swiped it from another squaddy. That's what good with the squads. You know, when they share their things, they don't mind others share it as well. There's that. Yes, sis. We love and adore her. God knows I do since the first I saw her on Suit. Okay, I'm so happy that they were received so well in Nigeria. What a beautiful collage. Thank you. It is a lesson to us all. Go where you are loved, not tolerated. Yeah. I mean, Meghan already knew that. I mean, I'm not saying the squad don't know. Where Meghan, and I do not have that video. I wish I had it. You know, when they don't want you at their table, I'm paraphrasing her word now. When they don't invite you at their table, create your own. And this is exactly what Harry and Meghan are doing. It's like everything that they have said, they really putting it to use. Okay, so there's a lot of emojis. Happy, love, 100%. True, this is Invictus. Oh no, I thought that was Invictus. It's just a logo. Okay, amen. The haters are still rattled by how successful the trip was. That's an ad. So let's go to the next one. I'm almost done. I have 2 more and 1 extra. Okay, so there's this here. Ignore the noise and keep focusing on the good. Meghan. So there's that here. That was it. That, well, I thought she blocked her comment, but it's just a lot of retweet. Let's see here. Nah, I don't see. Next one. I was looking for quote retweet. There's this here. Oops, let me pause. Let's get back. Okay. So, in the US, we just came from the holiday. Yesterday was Memorial Day, and this is where we honor the veterans who had, you know, did the ultimate sacrifice. We just enjoy ourselves with our kids. So, this is what this is about, okay? On Memorial Day, a look back at Prince Harry's solemn visit to Arlington National Cemetery. He left a heartfelt note, quote, to my comrades in arms in the USA who have paid the ultimate sacrifice in the cause for freedom. He also visited the tomb of the unknowns and the grave of JFK. All right, so let's listen.
Respects at Arlington National Cemetery. As a serving officer in the British Army, he knows that with this uniform comes the risk of being killed in combat. This is personal. He left a note that reads, to my comrades in arms of the United States of America, who have paid the ultimate sacrifice in the cause of freedom. Then a visit to the tomb of the unknown.
Damn it. This image, they have that image somewhere. Where was it? During Biden inauguration. They had his image somewhere along with other images. This is very telling. Let's continue. Only 5 seconds left.
And also a moment at the grave of President John F. Kennedy. Prince Harry paid his respects.
Okay, it's playing again. So this is a picture of the note he left. And there's him here. I mean, Harry is very serious about this. There's no comment, so let's move on. Now, the last tweet that I have has absolutely nothing to do with the royals, Harry or Meghan, or the left behinders, none of that, okay? It's just a tweet that I came across and I thought I'd share it. Let me pause it. Okay, this is Chris Evans. I call him Twitter Encyclopedia. So, he tweeted that. Let's listen. There'll be screenshot with that, okay? And I respond to some of the comments. There's my comment here, and there's another one here. So we'll go over some of them.
Y'all be thinking if somebody lay in a room all day they depressed. Bitch, I've never been happier. I got my darkening curtains closed, and whoever created them bitches need their ass ate, to be honest. I got my iPad right here watching my show, snacks and water bottle behind me. Life can't get any better. I'm laying in the permanent dent I created from laying in this bitch. And I don't give a fuck. Stop calling my phone and leave me alone.
Okay, so that's pretty much the tweet. Let me read my comment. Respond once to let them know you're okay. Then go to your sanctuary. Sometimes your loved ones want to make sure you're just okay. Once you told them you are in your happy space, if they're consistently calling you, I can understand your frustration. Every now and then, you need to be in your space. Okay? Some people are complaining why this is like depression and all of that. No. Not everyone wants to, you know, in a place where there's different characters. Different characters meaning people with different personalities. Or let's say you go, well, this will be on my second comment here. Let me read this and then I'll go into that. I'm here today, Pookie Ray Ray, and then need to stop calling today. You ain't getting out. Alright, so let's go into that one. Sorry, but that's depression. So there's my comment here. I'm not a doctor. I have to put this right up front because her response will most likely be something like a psychologist will say. But technically, not everybody wants to be in, once in a while people wants to be by themselves. Okay, so I let them know I'm not a doctor. Alright, not everyone enjoy to be bothered by others. Every now and then people need time to be by themselves. If you work outside your home, you deal with different types of personalities. Once you get home, most people don't want to be bothered. This may not be every day. Once in a while, it's okay. Okay, once in a while to be by yourself. Yeah. Okay, so there's some people who responded, wrong. That's to this tweet. Okay, but that's depression. So this person is saying, no, that's wrong. Okay, that's an ad. Okay, no, isn't. Not everyone is wired like an extrovert. As an introvert, being in the company of others all the time is exhausting and draining. You see, this is what I was saying. I didn't even see this coming. Definitely, no, it's not. Okay, no, it's not. She loves what she's doing. Yeah, she's letting you know. But everyone wired differently. Not everyone wants to be over other people. Not everyone wants to be, vibrant all the time. Some people just be reading their books and then they're in their space. So yeah, I could understand her, but at the same time, the only issue that I have with this, I'm glad she's enjoying her moment with herself, but sometimes you have loved ones who worried, who have not heard from you, so you need to let them know you are okay. So once you let the people who matters, okay, who knows where you live and who could check on you and all of that, let them know you are fine, then be on your space and then it's fine. But I could understand your loved ones calling you to see how you're doing, but don't be clapping back at them. Like I said in my comment, let me see, response once to let them know you're okay. So this, you need to let them know you are okay. Then go to your sanctuary. Sometimes your loved ones wants to make sure you just okay. Once you told them you are in your happy space, if they consistently calling you, I can understand your frustration. Every now and then, you need to be in your space. Alright, so that's pretty much that. Alright, so that's that. I don't have any more. There were other tweets, but I didn't feel like going into full discussion of stuff. So tomorrow, maybe I'll be more into it. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock. I've already edited half of the things that I've already recorded, and I hop on Twitter and I saw this. So I'm gonna include it since the video is already short. Okay, he's always been the spare, he just didn't know it. There's the Lafayette, Sussex Squad, Baldilac, Berkshire Willie, Prince William exposed. Okay, so this is the headline the squad retweeted. Powerless Prince William feels like a spare as Harry and Meghan use outcast status to win back global prominence. Okay, Harry never lose any global prominence. What I see is happening here, because even though I don't share it on this video, but if you go on my community board on Your Team Sussex, there's all sort of headlines that the squad are sharing, and I put it on my community board. What's happening here, so far, their tactic, their blueprint is not working. So they're throwing all sort of stuff out there to see what sticks. But the most important thing that they refuse to talk about is, where is Kate? Nobody knows where Kate is. They probably do, but they're not touching that topic. But they're just doing just BS after BS. Since Harry and Meghan left or did their Nigeria trip, I didn't hear anything from them. I don't know, while I was gone on vacation, if there's any brand new stuff that the Sussexes, the Harry and Meghan have done. I haven't heard anything so far. Alright, Prince William feels like a spare and overshadowed by his brother, Prince Harry, and sister-in-law, Meghan Markle, after the couple's Nigeria tour helps them into the spotlight. Yeah, They were always the spotlight. You guys were just being, I don't know, put your head in the sand or put your head in William's ass and listen to his BS. Pretend that you did your fake, YouGov poll, and you, I don't know, you guys drink your own Kool-Aid? My goodness. Shouldn't he be focusing on his wife? See, there's that. His whole life is consumed by Harry. Okay, at this point, a rat can overshadow Willie. I've seen more people talking about how big the rats are in New York than about Willie and all his side chicks and side chunks. There's the laugh here. Went back prominence. There's the thinking face here. Harry had always overshadowed his father and brother. When Meghan came along, Harry and Meghan overshadowed everyone. Oh, he knew. That's why he's using and abusing Harry for all those years before Meghan. Workshy really recognized that his birthright didn't make him the better man, and he hated it. That's a very good point. Okay, Harry has always been more interesting. Instead of working with the media to drive Harry and his wife out, they could have been a strong force together. Everybody sees that but them. Well, then again, when you look who the father marries, so she probably, in my humble opinion, put more nonsense in William's head to divide the brothers. I mean, I've always said that. Alright, so that's an ad. Let's read what's there, and then that'll be it. And then I'll go back to my original recording, which now I only have the prayer to do. Okay, this is progress. William is becoming self-aware. That's a very good point as well. William deserves just as much consideration, loyalty, and decency as he has given. What? William deserves just as much consideration, loyalty, and decency as he has given. What decency William has given? Loyalty and decency as he has given. What decency William has given?
What?
Well, when I was younger, I wanted to be a policeman, but I wouldn't want to be that now.
Most popular cop on the block.
Exactly.
What would you want to do?
I think I don't know. It's a really tricky question. It goes through my head lots. I'd like to fly helicopters, definitely. I'd like to be some sort of heli pilot, you know, working for the UN maybe or something like that. Go off and do some, you know, I'd have to be doing something active outside and doing sort of fun stuff, but with an edge to helping people.
How about you, Harry?
He'd probably sit in and play computer games and drink beer.
Loyalty and decency as he has given. What decency William has given?
Yeah, for a concert it'll be easy, and it's actually been a lot tougher than you imagine.
Yeah. We couldn't have done it with everybody else's help.
Yeah.
Everyone coming together, all the little cogs and pieces put together to turn out to get this, and it's just amazing.
I mean, to be fair, we know nothing about concerts. So, you know,
You do now.
Well, yeah, no, everyone else has done all the hard work. We just, you know, came up with the idea. So.
Has there been any kind of diva demands or sort of pop stars you've had to deal with that have been quite tricky?
We couldn't possibly be so indiscreet.
The Spice Girls were quite keen to.
He's been the hardest. You know, some cigarettes somewhere and a beer. That's about it, really. But apart from that, it's been pretty easy.
Have you been the diva today then, Harry, with your rider?
I haven't been the diva. This is very unfair.
Why do you think Harry and Meghan are doing their own thing? It's because of William. William hired Simon Case to write an exit plan for Harry. And then Harry knows that the people William and Charles have around them are using them, meaning William and Charles, to pretty much get what they want.
That she started a campaign in the British press to pave the way for a marriage, and you wrote, I even wanted Camilla to be happy. Maybe she'd be less dangerous if she was happy.
Mm-hmm.
How was she dangerous?
Because of the need for her to rehabilitate her image.
That made her dangerous.
That made her dangerous because of the connections that she was forging within the British press. And there was open willingness on both sides to trade of information. And with a family built on hierarchy, and with her on the way to being Queen Consort, there was going to be people or bodies left in the street because of that.
So now anybody who is well-minded are around them, they make sure to kick them out. They put BS in William's head and Charles' head, things that they want to hear to make them feel bigger than life itself. And then Charles and William buys it and think that they are better and bigger than anybody. Now reality strikes and they can't understand. They should blame the people around them. Meanwhile, Harry have been telling both of them everything that they needed to hear, not needed to hear, reality. Harry have been telling them reality. Use his marriage with Meghan to boost up their whatever popularity and all sort of things. Did they listen? No, because the other people around William and Charles have different agenda for themselves. But instead, they put BS in Charles and William's head, things that will make them feel, I don't know, they're already important, they just don't know. But whatever, William feeling like a spare is a good thing. Now he knows how it feels to be a spare. He still hadn't learned enough. He needs to be treated as a spare. I think then he will know what Harry has felt his whole life. Like I said, those who have been watching, listening to my podcast, I've told you guys, the world will teach William a thing or two. Alright? I don't think he has learned anything. In order for him to understand Harry's pain throughout his life, he's gonna have to experience it. He's not done yet. This is just the beginning. Alright? There's the laugh here. I know, right? That's why he is always angry. That's when he feel like there's a guy who's following him. He was riding his bike with what's the other one? The one is missing, the wife.
You can have this altercation. I know. I just realised who it was, and I've just. You didn't. You were out here looking for us. Don't. I was actually. No, I didn't. I haven't been near the house. I've not been. I promise you, I've not been near your house. I'm not going to wait. Yes, you are. How dare you behave like you've done my children? How dare you? I have not done anything. You're stalking around here looking for us and our children. I went for a quiet bike ride with my children on Saturday, and you won't even give me your name. You're outrageous. You're disgusting. You really are. You can have this altercation.
Alright, so there's, what did it say? There once was a princess called Kate whose disappearance is unknown to date. By her story, my friend, you might find it in the end that a horror show may be her fate. Wow, where is Kate? 155 days missing. Boo-hoo-hoo, Willie. His mistake was thinking that Harry didn't have any goals of his own, and also that his behavior will go unnoticed for a long time. He should have bet on family. Then again, he may not know what the word family means since he shunned his moms. That's another thing. Yeah, even when Harry has his first child, Archie, when they ask him how he feel about it, he's like, he already had a nephew. So they put nonsense in his head. Family was never a thing for him. So this, I sort of agree. Okay, it's easy to be overshadowed when you're basically doing nothing. That is true. I noticed them trying to rewrite history outcast when it's Harry and Meghan who left the UK behind. That is true. But let's not forget, it's William who pushed them. This we must always emphasize. It is William who pushes Harry out. He hired a civil servant who knows the law very well to write a documentation how Harry will not be a working world. Harry, if you listen to the Oprah interview, they said that if things wasn't like that, they will still be over there.
So in conclusion, if you'd had the support, you'd still be there?
Without question.
Yeah.
I'm sad that what's happened has happened, but I know and I'm comfortable knowing that we did everything that we could to make it work, and we did everything on the exit process the way that it should have been
with
done.
As much respect.
With as much
and,
respect.
Oh my God, we just did everything we could to protect them.
All the things that Harry did, going to court to have the judge review the paperwork, how they exit him out. Okay, all this has to do with it. It's because he knows, Harry knows, William was making a huge mistake.
Began to address Granny about the 5 options. Your Majesty, you've seen the 5 options? Yes, she said. We all had. They'd been emailed to us. 5 different ways of proceeding. Option 1 was continuance of the status quo. Meg and I don't leave. Everyone tries to go back to normal. Option 5 was full severance. No royal role, no working for Granny, and total loss of security. Option 3 was somewhere in between, a compromise, closest to what we'd originally proposed. I told everyone assembled that, above all, I was desperate to keep security. That was what worried me most, my family's physical safety. I wanted to prevent a repeat of history, another untimely death like the one that had rocked this family to its core 23 years earlier, and from which we were still trying to recover. I'd consulted with several palace veterans, people who knew the inner workings of the monarchy and its history, and they all said option 3 was best for all parties. Meg and I living elsewhere part of the year, continuing our work, retaining security, returning to Britain for charities, ceremonies, events. Sensible solution, these palace veterans said, and eminently doable. But the family, of course, pushed me to take option 1. Barring that, they would only accept option 5. We discussed the 5 options for nearly an hour. At last, the bee got up and went round the table, handing out a draft of a statement the palace would soon be releasing, announcing implementation of option 5. Wait, I'm confused. You've already drafted a statement? Before any discussion? Announcing option 5? In other words, the fix was in this whole time? This summit was just for show? No answer.
And he wanted, once the decision is made, he wanted to make sure that everyone knows it wasn't his plan to exit, to not be a working war. It was William's plan. They put BS in his head, saying that, in my humble opinion, there's Meghan and Harry taking the spotlight away from you. You're supposed to be the biggest of everything, but you're not doing a damn thing to get a spotlight. But every time the spotlight comes to you, you're doing stupid things. Okay? And then you don't like it because people are calling you out on your stupidity. So I believe someone put nonsense in his head to make him believe that Meghan and Harry were taking the spotlight away from him. Meanwhile, Meghan was doing things quietly, and she literally told them she don't mind being in the background, do things quietly and all of this to maximize her potential.
Yes, I mean, I think that knowing that I've just been here for 3 months, right? And in that amount of time, but with that said, for me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far, is meeting with the right people, meeting with the right organizations behind the scenes quietly, learning as much as I can so that I can maximize the opportunity we have here to really make an impact.
But instead, you listen to people putting BS on your head, and once you make that decision, now you realize, oh, look how dumb you were, because Harry told you. And not only that, Harry have literally told them what they need to do to get the popularity that they are searching for. Harry told them it's not the uniform that matters.
The uniform you've been wearing this past week will give you a new story to tell. And for others, it may give your old uniform new meaning. But I'm here to remind you that after all this, you don't need to rely on a uniform, nor should you ever feel lost without one.
Okay, it's your character.
Because to be role models, or the role models that each of you are, takes strength and it takes courage. When I talk to my son Archie about what he wants to be when he grows up, some days it's an astronaut, other days it's a pilot, a helicopter pilot, obviously. Or Quasi from Octonauts. If you're laughing, then you've seen it. But what I remind him is that no matter what you want to be when you grow up, it's your character that matters most. And
Have you changed your character yet? Character meaning the douchebag that you are. Have you looked in the mirror and see how you behave and see where you could change? Have you done that? I don't think so. Have you also, treat your wife correctly? But instead, what you decided to do is to wear clothes that looks like heavy, shoes that looks like heavy. When he went the Center Valley polo match that they had in Florida, the way heavy dress, next thing you know, he's dressing like that. This doesn't make a damn thing. Okay? It will not change a damn thing. Your character. This is the part that you need to change. Your character. You know you're gonna be king. Right? The nonsense you tell people is that you're getting taxpayers' money because you're doing charitable work. Are you helping the people of the UK? Are you helping everybody, not just a few? People who are already rich who don't need your help. You focusing on them only. That's not the thing. There's people who's going hungry. There's people who cannot pay their bills. There's people who are homeless. Are you doing that? Instead of shifting the blame, oh, if my mother was alive, she'll be very upset. There's so many people who are homeless or whatever. She's dead. Your mother is dead. She can't do a damn thing anymore. All the thing that she wanted to do, you guys, I don't know, people around you, put a stop to it. She already did what she could do when she was alive. So go continue some of the thing that she was doing. Because till now, your dead mother is more popular than you and your father combined. Okay? So go do the things, the blueprint that your mother left for you, go do them. Follow your mother's footstep. Forget about outside of the UK.
This is Felix for World Central Kitchen reporting from Soufrière Primary School in the Caribbean island of Dominica. The school you can see behind me was devastated by Hurricane Maria back in 2017, and in fact it took a whole 2 years before pupils were allowed back on site. I'm now here with my colleague Jason to announce the completion of the first of our community relief kitchens. The kitchen will be used primarily to feed the needs of the 67 pupils here at the school, but we'll also be offering culinary training to the wider community when the school's not in session. We've been able to design the kitchen in such a way that it's resilient to future disasters and will be activated as a service kitchen to meet those needs if it arises. We really like to extend our thanks firstly to ResDM, the local partner on the ground here, and also to Meghan and Harry's Archwell Foundation, whose support have helped the project become possible.
Focus on the people who are giving you their tax dollars. Focus on them. You'll see how much popularity you'll get. Don't focus on the rich and the powerful who's already putting their stiletto heels on the poor already. Alright, so you want the spotlight? Stop doing shady stuff. If you already done shady stuff, you better come clean. Let people know where your wife is. But instead, you're consuming more negativity. People who you think are your friends, they're willing to lie for you and all that. They're not your friend. Eventually, the truth will come out. They'll be making money off of your stupidity. Just look at the royal rats right now. How much money they have made over your dead mother. So, what do you think when you die? All the BS you're trying to hide, everybody's gonna know. You still haven't learned a damn thing yet. Alright, so that's that. Alright, this is the last comment underneath here. I love this. He's always been a spare. He just didn't know. You're also right. Okay, so that's it. Let's get back to the original recording. And finish with the recording. With the video. So let's do a prayer. Prayer. Oops. Yeah. Prayer for, let's say, happiness. Okay, so there's that here. Here are some prayers for happiness. Holy Spirit, clothe me in a spirit of beatitude, such that I may be a source of joy for others today. Holy Spirit, fill me with joy. Okay, there's more prayers, but I'm gonna stop here. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. I wasn't sure at the beginning of this video which channel I was gonna put it, but this video but since it's a little bit more lighthearted, so I decided I'll be putting it on PYTE. Alright, so that's that. And if you also want to support me, you could go on my shop. There are some stuff, t-shirts, cups and stuff like that. You could go and you know, support me through there, and you could buy some of them. Those who have purchased, I really appreciate that. Okay, so that's that. Thank you for watching.